This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Dodge Ram 3/4 ton. It's a Ram 2500. Crew cab, short bed. It's an SLT Laramie. It has leather interior. Has 168,000 miles. It was a dealer trade-in. We purchased directly from the dealer, a new car dealer who took it in trade. When we got it here, it had a motor that was a little funky. We sent it to our diesel shop, Goldie's Diesel Repair. They said it was dusted, which means that the air filter wasn't cleaned enough. It sucked a bunch of dirt into the motor and basically toasted the motor. So we got another used motor, according to the salvage yard, who's actually, they're pretty good friends of ours. It has 102,000 miles on it, and obviously it's got new oil in it, new filters, and it runs fantastic. The minute we put it in and got it all plugged in and put all the fluids in it, got pressure to the fuel lines, it fired up immediately and has run perfectly since. We've been driving a little bit, make sure everything's buttoned down, and it's perfect. So basically you've got a 168,000 mile truck with a 100,000 mile motor on it that's been through the ringer with us. We've checked it out thoroughly. Okay. It was a dealer trade-in, so there's no theft recovery issues here, as a majority of our vehicles are. What it does have is some dings and nicks here and there, which I will be showing you. You already know about the mechanics of it. We make sure that we tell everybody everything that we know about vehicles before you buy them. That way the right vehicle finds the right person, and everyone's happy, especially when you ship it and you don't take possession in person. You need to know everything about it. It's got this kind of thing going on the front bumper. It'd be pretty easy to take care of that if you wanted to. I wouldn't do anything with this thing. If you start, then you'll never finish, and then you might as well paint the whole truck, and who wants to do that? It's not really something you should be doing. It's a nice truck. It'll run forever with that 5.9 as long as you change the air filter. That's about the only way you can hurt one of these things, and that's what they did to it, whoever owned it before they traded it in. And I'm sure they got over on the dealer when they traded it in, because it actually didn't run badly at all until we had it for a couple days. And then it started chugging and puffing, and that was the end of that. We were lucky enough to find them. Those motors are very hard to find, and we were lucky enough to find one here in town. And we put it in, and it's fantastic. There's a dent right here and here. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. You probably can, because obviously HD video's probably better than the human eye. Little touch-ups here, dent here in the tailgate. I would suggest getting a louvered tailgate. It does have a fifth wheel hitch, so you would probably want a louvered tailgate anyhow, and they're about 250 bucks if you buy them online. They're all over the place, and they're brand new, and they just plug right in. So I wouldn't fix the dents in the tailgate. I'd just get a louvered tailgate. Supposedly better for fuel mileage anyway. Now the front tires look like they're probably 50% tread. The rears look like they're about 30% tread. A couple door dings. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. Obviously parking too close to somebody. I'm going to fire it up here. If I can get the key in the ignition. 168,961 miles. What's interesting is, on Dodges and some Fords, when I'm doing a video, I can see like the lights flickering on the in the cluster. I don't know if that shows through in the video or not when it goes on YouTube, but it's not. With the naked eye, it's not, but I can see it flickering through the camera. So I'm not really sure what causes that, but I just want you to know that it's not doing it in person. It's some sort of an optical thing. When I was looking out, I saw there's a little dent right here on top of that fender. Alright, like I said, I gave you the story on the motor. The motor is much younger than the truck. It's got 2 new batteries. It's got a motor with 100,000 miles and not 168,000 miles. Nice truck. You can deal with the little bit of cosmetic stuff going on here. You got a hell of a truck. It's a shame the exterior doesn't match the interior, because the interior is in 50,000 mile truck shape. Here's the driver rear window. Door panels look great. Got the rear seat and rear doors, rear carpet. Look brand new. Both rear windows work fine. Got your door panel. Nothing going on there. Headliner's good. Everything is good back there. Alright. Let's see. We've got, driver window, or passenger front window, I'm sorry. And we've got, got a door lock that's not happening. I gotta look into this door lock switch. This needs to work. That will work. I'm not sure if it's unplugged or what. This is the front seat is a manual seat. The front passenger seat, I'm sorry, is a manual seat. Let's see. Great shape. Got the passenger seat's like brand new too. But the interior looks like it's a 50,000 mile truck. The exterior looks like it's a 150,000 mile truck, and the motor is a 100,000 mile truck. That's how I would break this down. All right. So all the windows work from the master switch. Let's try some mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Let's see if the door locks work from this switch. They do not. That would tell me it's not the switch, it's not the locks. I would say that something's disconnected from the door. Anyway, they will function. The odds are that somebody's tried to get into this thing with a Slim Jim at some time and took the rods off the locks. Anyway, not a big deal. Seat's a little bit flat on the outside bolster. I don't know if you can tell my hand kind of dipping down there. That's from people getting in and out of it. But the leather looks great. And all the seat functions work. Whole seat up, whole seat down. Everything works perfect. A little bit of dye wearing off, but nothing bad. There's your tilt wheel. That works fine. Alright, so really, so far I've discovered that the door locks are probably off the... Someone knocked the rods off, so maybe somebody, when they sold it, got locked out or something. Tried both doors to break in. So, anyway, we'll deal with that. If that's the biggest problem we have with this thing, I would be thrilled. I think we've already dealt with the biggest thing, which is the motor. Alright, air's working great on all settings.
United States with
There's a radio, you got a CD player and an old school cassette player. Let's see. Alright, let's see, what else we got? Tow, on and off. There's on and off. Let's see, cruise control. There's cruise on and off. What else we got? Let's put it in a neutral. Let me see, let's put it in a neutral. And we're gonna go to four-wheel drive. There's four-wheel drive. I'm in for low. That's definitely for low. That would be granny gear there. Put it in reverse. That's definitely for low. we're back in 4 high. Put it in drive. Perfect. Put it in reverse. Perfect. Okay. Back in neutral. 2 high. And we're good to go. Oh, you know what else? We also have this overhead cluster deal. That's so weird. This is solid, and then I look through the screen and it's flickering, but it's not. Just have to trust me on that one. It is not happening. There you go. All right. So this is on a clear title. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, obviously, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you fly into Tucson from a state that has a 3% state tax rate, you're going to pay that plus 2%. So you're going to pay 5% taxes, and you're going to pay $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee. You just deal with whatever taxes you pay in your state if you ship and pay by wire. Please get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, it's for sale. Okay? Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck, and it'll say thank you to whoever bought it, your name, and you'll know it's yours. Boy, this thing runs strong. Really strong. Quiet, too. Cummins aren't known for their quiet motors, but this one's a quiet one. Very nice. No vibrations, no rattles. Very tight. I'm going to go from a standing start here. Here we go. Stop. I'm going to shut up. Let's try not to get a ticket here. This is a 25 and I'm doing 60. It's only a matter of time before they get me for that. I know it, but I'd like it to be later than sooner. Anyhow, like I said, get your deposit in and we'll put your name in a banner and it'll be yours. What else do I have to say? Last 3 or 4 months I've been saying this at the end of videos. This is not a new truck. The manufacturer who designed this vehicle, in this case Dodge, just like any other builder, they give it a certain year and a certain number of miles for their warranty, and after that they don't know what's going to happen. If they don't know, how do we know? They can't. They don't know, we don't know. So what I'm saying is there is some risk in buying a used vehicle. We tell you everything we know, everything we've done to it. I could deceive all day long. I don't need to. Because in my opinion, the right vehicle will find the right person if we tell them what's going on. All right, and it has served us very well over the last 10 years. So, if you don't want to assume any risk at all, do not buy a used vehicle, and definitely don't buy ours, okay? If you go to the new car dealer, you can probably buy this truck for $55,000 or $60,000, and you'll get the bottled water and the loaner car when it breaks, because they all break, everything breaks, and it'll be free to repair it. But just, you know that we're not Nostradamus. We do not know what's going to happen to this car. Okay? What else? We will have the locks fixed. I noticed when I was looking underneath it, it doesn't have a spare. We also say that in all of our ads too at the bottom, that we don't guarantee spares, but ask us to find one and we'll find one. Okay. And let's see what else. I think that's about it. Just make sure that you realize that if there's you're saving a lot of money using us, buying from us. So assume that you might have to spend some of that money you save sooner or later. Now, I would assume that you're pretty safe on the motor, and the transmission shift's great, but you never know. I mean, it is what it is. It's not a new car, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day, and Happy New Year.